Hello friends, we're currently on Koh Yao Yai, on the eastern side of the island. Right now we're near Hin Kong Pier, where also our accommodation is located. Our plan for today is simple and clear. We're starting with breakfast at our lovely restaurant right by the beach. After that, we'll head to the sea for a refreshing swim, spend some time at the pool, and then set off to explore the island itself. There's plenty to look forward to. Koh Yao Yai may be quiet, but it's truly beautiful. We're staying at Bantaranya Resort, a small and nicely maintained resort in a very peaceful part of the island. Just a few steps from our room, we reach a quiet beach. The sea is calm here, the water clear, and the sand soft and pleasant to walk on. The weather on Koh Yao Yai is extremely hot today, so having our accommodation right by a beach like this feels perfect. The water is absolutely refreshing and exactly what you need to cool down in this heat. We'll also take a dip in the resort's pool, another perfect way to beat the heat. As I mentioned, the place is beautiful, with the wonderfully landscaped gardens that give it an almost luxurious feel. Now that we've fully refueled, it's time to explore this beautiful island. We've rented a scooter, as we usually do, and on small islands like this, it's really the best way to get around. There's hardly any traffic here, so riding around is easy and relaxing. As soon as we arrived at the spot and got off the scooter, we noticed this amazing large monitor lizard watching us. We took a moment to observe it, but I think it was watching us just as closely. So we got our first welcome from a monitor lizard as we arrived at Low Parad Beach on Koh Yao Yai, a quiet stretch on the island's west coast. The beach greets us with soft white sand, clear water, and palm trees gently swaying in the breeze. Even during low tide, the sea stays inviting, and the calm water makes it perfect for a relaxing swim. There's a small local center nearby with a few restaurants and basic amenities. A welcome surprise if you want comfort without losing the island's relaxed vibe. Honestly, this place feels like the ideal balance of untouched nature and simple island living. And here we have another encounter, and it's not surprising. These monitor lizards are drawn to the beach naturally. They feed on fish, crabs for example. The warm sand is also perfect for basking, and with so few people around, they move freely without worry. Koh Yao Yai is largely a Muslim island, with small villages, mosques, and a way of life that's remained authentic over generations. Some beaches are influenced by local customs, and wearing bikinis or revealing swimwear might not be appropriate. Hunger calls, so we stop by a restaurant we visited before. Dang paradise food. And the friendly owner always makes us feel welcome. The food here is absolutely delicious, also this time. We treated ourselves to a sweet finish, a fresh roti, thin, crispy, lightly fried dough with a bit of sweetness. The owner surprised us with a special gift, a fruit we hadn't tried before, longan. It looks unassuming on the outside, a bit like a small potato, but once peeled, it reveals sweet, juicy segments, almost like grapes. They really look like small potatoes on the outside, but once you try them, they're surprisingly delicious. We also discovered this soft drink that keeps us refreshed during our travels in the heat of Thailand. It's already afternoon, so exploring the beach isn't ideal with the low tide. But surprisingly, we were amazed by the sheer number of crabs. They seem to enjoy it even more than we do. There are so many of them scuttling around, making the beach feel alive and full of energy. As the sun begins to set, we head to the western part of the island. Upon arrival, we notice the locals leaving the only small restaurant here, and apart from us, there's almost no one around. Since it's actually a bay, we don't get a full view of the sunset, but the peaceful atmosphere makes Sunbay Beach feel like a hidden retreat. To our delight, besides just two other people, there's also another beautiful monitor lizard. It is quite agile climber, and on top of that, it's an excellent swimmer too. At high tide, this bay must feel absolutely wonderful, with the water reaching right up to the shore. For now though, we'll leave it as it is and just enjoy the peaceful moment. We'll end the evening here and make our way back to the accommodation.
No?
A new day begins. This morning we took it easy on the beach and by the pool. Now we've found a small restaurant with this amazing view. We'll fuel up here and see what else we can discover on this beautiful island. Our path took us through this dusty trail cutting across the jungle, and we paused by this herd of livestock that immediately caught our attention. It's always amazing to see how life thrives here on the island, even in the most unexpected spots. Now we've reached the southern tip of the island, and it's beautiful. No tourists around, just us. We're riding along Low Jack Pier on our scooter, and on our right, there's the cozy Low Chok Beach. At the end of the pier, a few local fishermen are going about their day. We pause for a moment, watching this authentic island scene. Just a short ride from there, on the southwestern side of the island, we came across Ao Mung Beach. It instantly stole our hearts. Calm waters, soft sand, and a peaceful vibe that make it truly enchanting. This beach is truly hidden. I'm not sure why. The water is amazing, the sand is soft, and the whole place feels incredibly peaceful. There's only a small stall offering some refreshments and a few fishing boats docks nearby. If you're looking for tranquility, this is the spot. Even though the island itself is already quite calm. This is Ao Mung Beach, friends. There's also an option to stay right here if you're looking for peace combined with comfort. Just next to the bay is the 4-star Elixir Resort, complete with its own restaurant and bar. You're essentially in the middle of tranquility, with a beautiful private beach. Truly a win-win. And now comes the bittersweet moment, familiar in all our videos. We're leaving this beautiful island, but ahead awaits our next adventure, and we'd love for you to join us along the way.